What if I told you that some of the people who are closest to death are the ones who understand life the most? Stage 4 cancer doesn't whisper. It doesn't negotiate. It doesn't wait for you to finish your 5-year plan. It interrupts. And in that interruption, something unexpected happens. Clarity. Over the years in hospice rooms, between IV drips, quiet beeping monitors, and last conversations, I've heard the same truths repeated by different voices. Not about regret over missed meetings, not about bigger houses, but about love, time, presence. Tonight, I'm sharing the life lessons people with Stage 4 cancer have told me, lessons they say they wish they had understood sooner. And if you stay until the end, one of these might change how you live. Starting today, 1, I thought I had more time. No one plans for Stage 4. Many told me the same thing. I thought I had more time. More time to travel. More time to forgive. More time to call back. More time to start the dream. But cancer compresses time. Suddenly, someday becomes dangerous. One patient said, I lived like life was in storage. I was saving my joy for later. Stage 4 cancer teaches one brutal truth. Later is a gamble. The lesson? Don't postpone your life waiting for perfect conditions. Call the person. Take the trip. Start messy. Because time doesn't send reminders before it runs out. 2, the small things were never small. When someone is nearing the end, they don't ask to see their resume. They ask to see photos. They replay simple memories. Coffee on the porch. Their child's laugh. The dog greeting them at the door. A quiet car ride with someone they loved. One woman told me, I spent years chasing big moments, but it was the ordinary Tuesdays that mattered. Stage 4 cancer magnifies the ordinary. It reveals that life was never in the milestones, it was in the mundane. The lesson? Romanticize your normal life now. The dishes, the chaos, the laughter, the stillness. You're living what someone else is praying to experience one more time. And I wish I had forgiven sooner. This one is heavy. Near the end, unresolved relationships weigh more than the illness itself. Estranged siblings, old arguments, years of silence over pride. One man whispered, I wasted 20 years being right. Being right didn't comfort him in that hospital bed. Connection would have. Stage 4 cancer strips away ego. It exposes how fragile relationships really are. The lesson? Forgive faster. Apologize first. Let go of grudges that steal years from you. Because in the end, love matters more than being correct. 4. My body wasn't my enemy. Many patients shared regret over how harshly they judged themselves. They criticized their weight, their wrinkles, their scars. Then illness came. And suddenly, those same bodies, imperfect, aging, flawed, were seen differently. One woman said, I hated my body for decades. Now I'd give anything just to feel it strong again. Stage 4 cancer reframes the body. It's not something to criticize. It's something that carried you. The lesson? Speak kindly to your body. Move it with gratitude. Rest it without guilt. It's not your enemy. It's your home. And success wasn't what I thought. Titles fade fast in hospice rooms. CEO, manager, founder, director. None of those sit beside your bed at 2 a.m. One former executive told me, I climbed every ladder. I just didn't realize it was leaning against the wrong wall. At the end, success looked different. Being present. Being remembered kindly. Leaving love, not just assets. The lesson? Redefine success before life redefines it for you. Ask yourself, if today was my last chapter, would I be proud of how I lived? 6. I'm not afraid. I just wish I had lived softer. This surprised me most. Many weren't afraid of dying. They were saddened by how hard they had been on themselves. They rushed. They worried. They carried stress like a badge of honor. One patient said, I wish I had trusted that things would work out more. Stage 4 cancer softens people. It slows them down. It makes sunsets feel sacred. The lesson? Live softer now. Laugh more. Worry less about what strangers think. Hold hands longer. Look up at the sky more often. You don't need a diagnosis to start living differently. Stage 4 cancer doesn't just end lives. It reveals them. It exposes what mattered all along. Time, love, presence, forgiveness, gratitude. And the haunting part? Most of these lessons are available to us right now, without the diagnosis. If this touched you, don't just scroll away. Share this with someone you love. Call someone you've been meaning to call. And if you believe in living intentionally, before life forces you to subscribe to this channel, because here we don't just talk about death, we talk about how to live. And if you stayed until the end, comment one word below. Now, because that's the only time we're ever truly guaranteed.